Right, good morning. We're back with Tom for another session on his Lister D, and I will just show you where he left it last time. Here we are. Right, we want to try and shove the crank assembly out. At the moment it's stuck in there. We've tried hammering it and we cannot get it to come out. So what we've done at this stage is we've got a nut and bolt between the crankcase and the flywheel, and we're just going to try and see if we can push it apart and get it started. So over to you, Tom.
Okay, so
let's... Spanner's on there and let's see what happens. Oh, he's put his head in the way now. Let me come round that side. There, I think, yeah, keep going, that's right. It looks like we've got a gap starting to open up between the two.
Oh, it's coming now.
That's it, it's beginning to push apart. What we might do in a minute is just try gently tapping it with a big hammer again. See if we can help it along a little bit. Now it's starting. But yeah, there's definitely a gap coming there now. Excellent work, Tom. What do you think to that then? Is that a little bit of progress there?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Fantastic. Right, we're going to film again shortly, and we're back with Tom and his Lister. Hi, Tom. We're still trying to get this crankshaft assembly out. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap there, so we've managed to move it a little bit using the nut and bolt technique there. But what we've found is it's actually seized at this end, seized on the big end, and we cannot get that to slide off the pin, so we're just applying a little bit of heat and hopefully that might dislodge it. We might possibly just try a chisel between the big end there and the end of the crank, just see if we can get it to move. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we've made a little bit of progress. I say we because I've been having to do some wellying with a big hammer. The seized part was the big end was all seized, and it took a lot of separating. But as you can see now, we've managed to split the crank assembly from the crankcase. I don't know quite how much we're going to actually do on this engine, because Tom's grandpa has just bought another one on eBay that's possibly in better nick. We're slightly concerned with this engine that this repair that I'm going to show you on the side of the crankcase is frost damage. We're just wondering whether there's a further crack somewhere that's allowed a lot of water into the crankcase, and this has caused all our problems, because there's a lot of corrosion and mess in the crankcase. And the engine that he's just bought, which we're going to go and collect from Manchester tomorrow, might be an easier restoration than this one. So we might set this one to one side for another day perhaps. As it stands at the moment, the main bearings are seized and that lot will not turn. The piston is extremely tight in the bore. We've got to try and get that out. The piston's got a fracture in it and it's absolutely had it. We think the I think the conrod and the amount of welly that we've had to give the conrod to get it to separate, that's not actually going to be much cop now as well. So we may end up abandoning this as a restoration and possibly starting afresh with another engine. But hopefully we shall resolve that once we've collected it tomorrow, and we shall let you know. Please like and subscribe to see how Tom progresses with this restoration, or possibly his next one. So we've nicknamed it at the moment T1 and T2. This is T1, and we'll see what T2 is like tomorrow. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye. You say goodbye, Tom.